couple of things that go on with recycles. One is we hate to see the waste involved. You always see bicycles being tossed out. You see people sort of treating them very casually. So one of the things we wanted to do is save bicycles that were being tossed out, because we thought you can at least maybe take 3 bad bicycles and make 1 good bicycle out of it. And the other thing was just the promoting of transportation. Cycling is very possibly the greenest source of transportation. And then realizing these things all tie together. If you fix up bikes and sell them to people, you can sell them cheaper than new bikes and get people, sort of like a gateway thing, get them on, students on cheap bikes, get them going. They think, hey, bike's not a bad thing. They don't have to spend $300 or $400 or $1,000 on one to get themselves started. And the more cyclists you have, the more good things happen.
I got started here by essentially Googling the shop. I'm from Sudbury, and my husband and I had just moved here, and I've always been interested in biking, so I thought, okay, there must be plenty of bike groups in Ottawa. So I found this shop and decided to just come by and check it out, and they pretty much immediately said, you really need to volunteer with us, please come and help. And I was just like, okay, sure.
Yeah, we generate as little waste as possible and turn stuff around as much as possible so it can be reused. And we're also teamed up with an organization called Bicycles for Humanity that ship bikes to Africa. And they take a lot of our surplus, the big knobby mountain bike tires that we don't need, they really do need for their program. And having people on bikes is about as green as you can get next to walking.
Ever since I was a little kid, I would work on bikes with my father. We would go and drop things off at the dump and then find perfectly good bikes and fix them up ourselves. So it makes sense to me that instead of people going and dropping their bikes off at a dump where it'll just sit and rot, that people would bring them here so we could fix them up and give them to somebody else who just needs a ride.
You've noticed that here in the city of Ottawa over the years that politicians and city planners are going, we've noticed big uptick in cycling in the past decade, and we like to hope we've been partly responsible for that.